All right, y'all. Mark here, cooking the books. So I'm actually in the process of writing my sixth book. It's called what is it called again? I'm just taking a break. My eyes are killing me. I've been writing all day. So this book that I'm writing now, it's going to be it's called The Interview, pretty much. And God's on trial. It's going to be real good. The Interview, God's on Trial, coming soon, written by yours truly. All right. So anywho, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know I've adopted I've adopted this lifestyle of jogging. I've been doing a lot of running, a tremendous amount of running. And if you've been following my videos, you know I was sick back in December of the end of last year. They didn't know exactly what it was, but I had a mass under my lungs, and it was definitely a scary moment. Let's just say that, right? I had to do a biopsy, and so ever since then, I got out the hospital, and I just been running, jogging every single day. Well, not every day, but just very high frequency in terms of my jogging, and I'm doing very good, like very very good. So I say that to say this, right? While I'm jogging, there's a white line that divides where people ride their bicycles and where you can jog. And while you're jogging, there's people walking also. And from start to finish, where I jog, it's about 3 miles. So when I jog one direction and come back, that's a total of six, right? So it's 3 miles one way, which is the 5K. Coming back is another three, so that's 6 miles, right? While you're jogging, there's a white line that again divides the bicycle riders from the joggers or the walkers or the pedestrians walking, whatever. And I always when I run, I try to come up with like these mental techniques to keep me just to do 6 miles, because I've been running 6 miles pretty frequently, right? And relatively easy. So I what I do to make the 6 mile run more easier for me on my body and to bear is I keep my eyes on the white line. The white line again, it's a divider. It's drawn on the ground for you to bicyclists and walk people to walk so they don't collide or whatever. And while I'm jogging, I keep my eyes on the white line. So I tell myself mentally, keep your mind on the white line. Keep your eyes on the white line. Keep my mind on the white line. Keep my mind on the white line. This is all I am thinking while I run. This is what I do. I look down at the white line and I just constantly keep telling myself, keep my mind on the white line, keep my mind on the white line, keep my eyes on the white line. If my mind strays, if I'm not looking at the white line, I'm distracted, I catch myself, I put myself back in that train of thought. Now, here's some lessons that I've learned while I've been doing this. And again, I've been doing this for the last several months to the point where I'm running 10 miles now, right? I started out with 1 mile, 2 mile, now I'm up to 10 miles. And 6 miles is that's kind of like my medium, right? Like that's where I jog on a regular, 6 miles easy. 10 miles is the days where I really, really push myself, but on regular, I'm doing 6 miles. And 6 miles consistently is very, very good, right? That's a 10K that's healthy. And then every now and then I push myself to 10 miles. So this keeping my mind on the white line, keeping my mind on the white line, it rhymes, and it's a good motivational tool that I use to keep myself going. Now, here's some of the lessons I learned. When I'm out there jogging, there are people there are people walking, right? Sometimes there might be one person walking in front of me. I have to run around them. So I have to come off the white line for a split second and I get back on. There's times where there are maybe five, four, three women, old women, young women, kids with their parents' bicycles, and they're all in front of me on the white line. So what I have to do is I have to come off that white line for a few seconds or whatever. Yeah, a few seconds. And depending on how many people are there is how far off the white line I have to go, because I literally have to run around them. In economics they call that something called a standard deviation, where you measure there's a central point, a localization, and from that point they can measure how the population deviates from that point. Well, that point can be anything. I don't want to digress, but the point is, it's called standard deviation, which measures how far you deviate from that course. So in my case, 5, 6 people would be the standard deviate, would be how far off I have to kind of go off the line to go around these people and then get back on the line and continue my jog. Right? So this is while I'm out there running, this is a normal thing. There's always people in front of me, behind me, coming towards me. There's always going to be people there. And obviously you can't just yell and tell people get out of your way, right? That's just not good. That's not how it works, right? So you have to jog around everybody, right? Then you get back on the line. And so while I'm out there running, I'm constantly, coming in contact with people in front of me, and I would have to go around and I get back on the white line. And while I'm doing that every day, I'm jogging, and I'm always, it dawned on me, like, this is it. This is life right here. This is a lesson came to me out of that. This is how life is. While you have a course, your course meaning your purpose, your task, your goal, whatever it may be, whatever it is that you want to do in life, while you're on that your goal, the white line represents your goal, your task, your journey, your whatever, right? While you're on your white line, there will be objects, there will be obstacles. The people represents the obstacles, right? There's people constantly that I'm running into while I'm out there jogging. I have to go around them and get back on my white line. There will constantly be people, there will be objects, there will be obstacles, there will be things that's going to make you get off of your white line. And what the lesson is that it's okay to get off the white line. Because in my case, when I'm out there jogging, I have to get off the white line. Like I said, I can't stop and lift the people up and move them out of my way. That's just not how it works, right? You would extend more energy arguing with people to get out of your way than you would just running around them. And the amount of energy you would waste and the problems you would cause for yourself, it's not practical. So you have to run around the people, get back on the white line, and keep running, keep jogging. And the lesson in that in life, again, is you're always going to encounter obstacles and objects and things and people that are going to be hindrances, impediments are in your way. And you have to always remember, you have to get off the white line, but always get back on your white line. So it's nothing wrong if something happens in life that's outside of your control, like these people walking on the white line, that's outside of your control. It's a public park. You can't tell them not to. If things happen that's outside of your control, you have to allow yourself the grace period to be displaced. It's called displacement. You're going to be displaced, or you're going to deviate from the white line. Allow yourself to accept that that's just a reality of life, and that is totally normal. And it's also totally normal for you to realign, recalibrate, and readjust and put yourself back on the white line. Get around the people, the obstacles, the objects, and then find yourself back on your white line. And every time I go jogging and I do this, I end up to the point where now I'm running 6 miles in an hour, 7 minutes, hour, 10 minutes. So it's about 12, a little bit over, it's about 11 minutes, about 11 minutes and some change, or just, about 11 minutes and some change a mile. I'm averaging about 11 minutes, 40 seconds per mile when you do the math, right? Hour, 10 minutes, hour, and 7 minutes, hour, and 8 minutes. That's kind of like where I'm ranging. So the bottom line is that my running has become, it has enhanced. I've become, I wouldn't say I'm a professional jogger, no way, but in contrast to where I was last year, I'm running at I'm doing phenomenal, right? So, and the benefits of that psychologically, oh my gosh, right? Now when I come back out, whatever I'm doing, things are going to happen, whether it's a breakup, whether it's my car breakdown, whether it's the mortgage, whether it's the bills, whether it's the kids, whether it's COVID-19, your office gets shut down. Life is going to happen, right? And these things will be outside of your control. But what is inside of your control is your internal psychological atmosphere, the mental methodology that you adapt to face whatever it is you're encountering. and being able to, yes, deviate, allow yourself the grace period of deviation, allow yourself to be thrown off course, and but understanding that you're allowing yourself to be temporarily displaced so that you can get back on your white line and continue your journey. It is part and parcel to life. No one stays on the white line straight and steady to the top, to their goal. That's not how life works. That's what running out there and all these people and these kids and being in my way all the time taught me, that the road to your journey, to your task, your goal is not, it's not a straight white line. It's going to be obstacles, it's going to be deviations, it's going to be displacements. But the moral and the lesson is to understand, to understand that you must, okay, after getting around the people, position yourself right back on that white line and concentrate on the white line. Keep your mind 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 on the white line. You see what I'm saying? It rhymes too. It sounds good. See what I'm saying? So just do that. Practice that with everything you're doing. Find your white line. Peace.